The best book I've ever read is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And when I'm reading this book, I had this rich dad, poor dad moment where he's talking about his poor dad. Under the word poor, he wrote income. And then under the word income, he wrote bills and expenses. And I understood that poor people take their income and they use it to pay for their bills and expenses. And at this moment, I realized that that was me. I'm a poor person because I take my income and I pay for my bills and expenses. And it was the first time in my life that I realized that I was poor. I was making good money, but I was still living a poor lifestyle. I was making poor choices. And then flip the page and it's the rich dad. And this page immediately I liked more because I wanted to be rich. And underneath the word income, it put assets. The rich take their income to buy assets. Underneath the word assets, it said expenses. They use their assets to create cash flow that pay for their bills and their expenses. I don't know what happened, but the light bulb went off in my head as soon as I read this. And I said, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna figure out how to increase my income so that I can buy assets. And these assets are gonna pay for all of my expenses. And as soon as I do that, I am living a retired life. And this was my rich dad, poor dad moment.